Hey everybody, it's Sarah Nicodemus, your friendly local realtor, and I am here with Sam the money man. He loves
Right.
his name. Sam, tell us what you do.
I am the money man. I am the one that writes your loan so you can buy a house.
That's right. Sam gets us pre-approved and all the way approved and helps us close on houses. And we're here with Dr. Brett Long.
Hello,
He
hello.
tell us about you, Dr. Brett.
Sure. Well, thanks for having me again. I'm the Tollgate Village chiropractor. It's been 1 year that we've been there now in August of
Happy
20.
anniversary.
Thank you. So that's exciting. And yeah, we're right there on the roundabout. I do a lot of non-force techniques is kind of what separates me from the average chiro, as instead of just getting a quick crack pop and on your way and then needing to come back 3 times a week the rest of your life. We like to get things resolved, like to get through the symptoms and get to a true correction using a lot of different methods.
Tell
Like I
us,
said,
now you have a method that you specialize in. Tell us about that.
yeah, sure. That one's called QSM3. It's an upper cervical method is the genre of chiropractic, and that's like 1% of chiropractors make up this genre called upper cervical. So even amongst chiropractors, it's a very rare thing. And it's one of the newer methods of that. It's all posture based, and instead of the cracking, popping, twisting, it's very gentle. It's light. You can do it on a 100-year-old person. You can do it on a baby. You do it with someone with rods in their spine because you're not needing to get in there and twist things around and be, you know, too invasive. So,
So
uh,
speaking of babies, tell us about your specialty.
sure. So I like anything that starts with a P. You can assume that it is one of the specialties. So posture, pregnancy, pediatrics, and personal injury, which would be like car accidents. So if you get in a car accident and you get an attorney and deal with that whole thing, I stay with you through the nitty gritty at the beginning all the way to the end. But for the pediatrics portion, even infants, I actually saw a 11-day-old earlier today for a home visit. So I saw the mom throughout pregnancy, and that's part of my pregnancy protocol is it's honestly the cheapest way to see me is to get pregnant. So um, it's a little hack. But I see the mom throughout
Sarah, I'm
pregnancy.
going to talk to Scott.
Yeah. And then
I don't think I'm on that discount plan.
yeah, no, you gotta weigh the options. But I saw the mom throughout pregnancy. She had a great birth, and that's part of why you see me throughout pregnancy is to make a faster labor. Who wouldn't want that? And then less discomfort during pregnancy. And she's like, people are gonna hate me, but she had about a 3-hour birth, like
Wow.
total from start to labor till baby came out, and she's like,
And I can attest to that because even though you weren't my doctor, I don't know, maybe you weren't even born, Dr. Brett, when I was pregnant. I don't know.
I wouldn't go that far.
But yeah, I had chiropractic treatment and labor was, I mean, as as it can be. And then of course, my babies didn't experience a lot of challenges afterwards as in part, like, so maybe speak to that. Like what kind
Absolutely.
of things are you preventing or helping make optimizing?
Yeah, that's kind of the gist of chiropractic in general is put the body where it's supposed to be and it'll function correctly. So with an infant, rather than waiting for them to have an issue when they're 3 or 4 and it's noticeable, or okay, now they're not talking right. Oh, it's a tongue tie. Wish we could have caught that earlier. It's preventative. So to line up, if you have one tree and it has, one life to live, you're not going to just wait for it to be all bent and be like, oh, let's try to fix this now. You're going to keep it maintained and water it and all that good stuff. But that's the chiropractic portion is just remove restriction, let the baby grow, and catch things early is the biggest thing. So eating, pooping, sleeping at the beginning, and then when they start to crawl, helps them meet their milestones. And yeah,
That
just kind
eating
of
is a big deal.
yeah, that's usually when tongue ties get caught. Uh, Various things, and you can have things that look like a tongue tie but aren't. But either way, it's good to get, in my opinion, every baby to get evaluated as soon as you can after birth and just lined up from the beginning, so you get a good head start.
And sorry, Sam, I'm taking it over just because I resonate so much with this, being a mama and having chiropractic care.
No
But
problem.
I don't know that from personal experience, having chiropractic care really helped with all of the joint looseness that was happening because things got like knocked out of place.
Yeah, about 10 weeks, your relaxin's peaked, and that's where it's actually not ideal to get the traditional methods. A lot of chiropractors may say they're Webster certified, but just do the traditional snap, snap, see you later. And it's not safe necessarily because everything's so lax. So that's with the Webster technique that I specialize in for pregnancy. It's another set of non-force tools to adjust somebody, put their body in place without having to twist them and crack them.
That's so great. And then segueing from that, tell us about your children's book.
Yeah, so that's with kids. I had about a 6 month lull when I moved out here to get licensed. So my wife's like, "Hey, you have time? Let's go. Let's get that idea on paper." So I wrote a children's book. I have one here actually called "Can You Copycat?" that walks kids through a creative way to get them to do exercises. So if you just tell your kid to do a downward dog, they probably won't. But if you have something like this with a cute little rhyme and then has them get down on all fours and copy the dog, it's a good way to do it. So
Awesome.
pro Chiro book, not too many of those, and has a little insert in there about how it helps you and all the different things it can help with, from reflux to ear infections, constipation, crawling, walking, all those good things. And
So and there's two ways that people can get this book, right? One is the Etsy link. Is that
yeah,
correct? The Etsy link?
yeah, either one. And
And
then
I'll put the link below,
or just come on into the office. I have plenty of copies there, and it's a nice durable board book. Like I still have the same one in my downstairs that my 3-year-old and 1-year-old have been using for a while. And just come in. It's only $10 if you come into the office. It's about 17, 18 if you buy it online because I have to ship it. So it's a good one for really anyone, even if they're just, one and just looking at the pictures. It's a good lead in, and then 2, 3, 4, they're actually going to start doing those actions and copying you. So you get to get down on all fours as well.
That's awesome. And Dr. Bird is at the front of Tollgate Village. You can't miss it.
Yes, big sign, Longevity Chiropractic and Wellness Center. We also have massage therapy, a nurse practitioner who does medical weight loss and hormone replacement therapy. And on the weekends only is the IV hydration company, Hydromedics. I used to be 3 days a week. I'm about to be 5 days a week. So I will be in there Monday through Friday.
Phenomenal.
I have another link that I'll probably send you to put in there for my scheduling. And if it says I'm open, I'm available on there, I'll be there. And new patients, follow-up patients, you can just go right online and see my availability and book right to the schedule.
That is so great. And then you have an offer, a new patient offer. If you mention the word stroll.
There you go. It'll be $100 for that new patient visit, which is the full hour of full exam and treatment. And then it's usually $225, so it's $125 off, and that'll be for all of August. And then also for spinal decompression, if you choose to do that, it's just 50% off your first of the 6 sessions. So that's just another thing we have in the office, is the quite literally stretch you in half, pull you apart machine, spinal decompression for really bad disc issues or just really bad tension, or people that just want to be taller. But we do that, and we also do dry needling. So a lot of people go to various places for that, but we do all of that with
All
our
of that sounds amazing. I would love to get stretched out like that.
Yeah, if I had a nickel, when people are like, "Oh, I wish you could just pull my head off," I'm like, "Oh, well, that's over here." That's
I can do that. Well, phenomenal, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. We do have a longer interview on this playlist with Dr. Brett. If you would like to hear more about his story, more about his services, just go on over there to watch. Thank you all. We'll see you around.
We'll see you in the office. Don't forget to mention Stroll.
And if you have any real estate needs, if you want to buy, sell, invest, give us a call.
Thank you.
We'll see you all next time.